Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Danielle. Today we're going to start standing at the top of our mat. Okay, so just go and come up to a standing position, grounding through your feet, setting yourself up in mountain pose in Tadasana. So feet will be hip distance apart, roll your shoulders back just a few times, forward and backwards. Good, and then just bringing your hands together at your heart center, close your eyes. Find a nice soft deep breath just in through your nose and out through your mouth just a few times. Good, inhaling in, big exhale out. One more just like that, inhaling in, big exhale out through your mouth. Pressing your palms together firmly. Just honoring and saluting the essence of yoga within yourself, beginning of your practice. Good, and then gently blinking your eyes open. Slowly reach your arms up over your head, okay? However feels best and works in your space. And then exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good, inhaling, arms reach up over your head. You're gonna grab your right wrist, okay? And you're gonna side bend over to the left. Let your hips shift over to the right. Get a nice big side bend stretch. Good, slowly coming back to the center, grabbing your left wrist, reaching up to lean over to the right. Let your hips press over to the left. Nice big side bend stretch. Good, inhaling, coming back to the center, cactus arms, bending your arms, opening up through your chest, feel strong through your legs. Okay, here's your mountain pose in your cactus arms. Good, arms reach back up over your head and exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, nice soft forward fold. Knees can be bent here. Okay, drop your head, make it nice and heavy. If you want to, you can hang on to opposite elbows, gently just draping over your legs and gently just shifting from right to left. Get a little figure eights. You can even do a little bounces if that feels good. Just nice subtle movement here though, nothing too extreme. Good, just awakening the body. Okay, great. Gently release your arms down. You're going to bend your knees to slowly roll up to come up to standing. Take your time. Go nice and slow, root down through your feet. Once you arrive, arms reach back up over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward for the second time. Nice big forward fold. Good. Adding on here just a little bit. Okay, so Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Fingertips to your shins, find that nice long flat back. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Bending your knees to slowly roll up to come all the way up to standing. Again, take your time, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, bowing down. Here's our third forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening up halfway. Okay, so working on a little bit of accumulation here. We're going to gently step back into tabletop. Okay, so just take your time, take as many steps as you need to. One big step, little tiny steps, okay? And then dropping your knees down onto the mat. Inhaling, looking up towards the sky. Exhaling, rounding your spine. So just moving in and out of cat and cow at your own pace. Moving as slow as you like or as quick as you like. Good, and then from here, we're gonna shift back into child's pose, okay? Or you can just sit on your knees and shins, okay? Just coming up to seated, whatever feels best for you. Pausing here for 2 deep breaths. So inhaling in, exhaling out. Good, inhaling in, exhaling out. Good, setting yourself up for downward dog, okay? Take your time, okay? So hips lift up nice and high. Bending one knee, then the other, pedaling your feet out, swaying your hips from side to side, just nice and easy. Good, finding a few deep breaths here in stillness. And looking up at your hands, and again, gently traveling to the top of your mat. So bend your knees, round your spine, slowly roll up to come up to standing. Once you arrive at the top of your mat, arms will reach up over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Good, planting your hands, stepping back, tabletop. And again, choosing to move in and out of cat and cow. Okay, or you can also step back into plank pose. Okay, so lots of options here. Just kind of checking in how you're feeling today, how you want to challenge yourself. Good, and then we'll meet back in child's pose or seated on your knees and shins, okay? So you can kind of accumulate. Again, you can go back to seated, you can come into child's pose. Good, making your way into downward dog. Okay, nice and gentle, nice and easy. Hips lift up nice and high. Pausing here for 3 deep breaths. Good, last one, inhaling in, exhaling out, looking up at your hands, and again, traveling to the top of your mat, take your time. Lengthening up halfway, exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling to slowly rise up to come up to standing, okay, so again, we're adding on each time. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good, inhaling, arms reach up. Here's our third little half sun A here, okay? Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Lengthening up halfway. Stepping back, tabletop or plank, okay? So again, if you're choosing tabletop, feel free to move in and out of cat and cow, okay? I'm gonna accumulate, and now I feel ready for plank pose. And again, you can always do low plank as well, okay? So again, just pausing here for just about 3 deep breaths. Good, and then again, shifting back to sit back on your knees and shins or coming into child's pose, okay? So your choice, take your time. Good, I'm just gonna do a little mix of everything so you can kind of see what it would look like if you sat back on your heels. Good, and then our meeting position is going to be downward dog just for transition. Okay, you have 3 deep breaths here in your downward dog. Nice long spine, active legs. Notice how this downward dog feels versus the first one that you took. Are you feeling more open? Are you feeling more stiff? Okay, how you're feeling, all of it, okay, whether it's like maybe a little like not as positive as you want it to be is okay, right? We're supposed to feel all those things in our practice, okay? It helps us become more mindful. Okay, good. Looking up at your hands, traveling to the top of your mat. Lengthening up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Let's do one more halfway lift. Inhaling, lift up halfway, activate those hamstrings as you press down through your feet. Exhaling, folding forward. Good. Let's slowly roll up to come up to standing. Take your time. Arms will reach up over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Good. Pausing for a moment. Okay, we're just going to get into the legs here. Okay, so inhaling, arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling, lengthening up halfway. Okay, and this time we're going to step our right leg back behind us, okay? Coming into high lunge first, okay? So nice big step in that right foot. Find lots of space, okay? Feel like your legs are splitting apart. And then we're going to drop our right knee down, dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart, and keep your hands grounded on the mat or blocks underneath your hands. Good. Stay for the inhale. Good. Exhaling, half split. Hips shift over your right knee, straightening your left leg. Good. Breathing here. Be patient with the hamstring. Take the time to feel it open up. Good. Okay, great. Left knee bends. Okay, we're going to step forward, forward fold. Okay, so right toes tuck under, reach forward, take as many steps as you need to step up to the top of your mat. Lengthen up halfway. And then exhaling, we're going to step the left leg back this time for that high lunge. And again, nice small steps, big steps. Just make sure when you bend this right leg, your hands are under your shoulders. Okay, you feel your legs scissor apart. Back knee lowers down. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Press down through that right foot, the right big toe, the right pinky toe, the right heel. Okay, good. Stay for the inhale. Exhaling, half split, straightening the right leg, hips shift over your left knee. Good. Yeah, and you can choose to flex your foot or point it, whatever feels best. Okay, this is like first, like deeper hamstring stretch that we're doing, so be patient. Again, we're gonna accumulate here and staying with this pose, or you can again move on to the next one that we'll do next, okay? Good. Good, breathe. Bend back into that right knee. Okay, this time we're going to step back, tabletop or plank pose. Okay. So again, lots of options. So staying in your tabletop, moving through cat and cow, or holding your plank. And again, you can do a mix of both. Stay for the breath. Good. On your exhale, shift back, downward facing dog. Good. So really feeling the length through the backs of your legs here in your downward facing dog. Okay, double check when you look back at your ankles. Maybe glance at your knees and see if you can lift your kneecaps up so you're nice and engaged, okay? So you're not kind of slumping into your downward dog. You're feeling really active in the legs here, just as much as the arms, okay? Good. Inhaling, looking up at your hands. Traveling to the top of your mat. Take your time. Lengthening up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling to slowly rise up to come up to standing. Arms reach up over your head. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, second round. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Lift up halfway. Right leg steps back. Okay, high lunge or low lunge this time. Okay, so choosing what feels best for you. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Good. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhaling, straighten the front leg, okay? And again, half split or this nice big wide leg pyramid pose. Use your breath. Good, let's go ahead and bend this left knee. Reach forward, look forward, step forward, standing forward fold. Inhaling, lengthen up. Switching sides right away. Left leg steps back, high or low lunge. Okay. Choosing again what feels best for your body. Dip the hips, roll the shoulders, lift the chest and the heart. Good. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhaling, straighten the front leg. Good, bending that right knee again. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Okay, take your time. Downward dog or tabletop. Okay, and again, if you're choosing tabletop, move in and out of cat and cow. If you're choosing downward dog, you can feel the length through the backs of the legs. Good, and then of course, we're all gonna meet in downward dog when you're ready. Looking up at your hands, traveling to the top of your mat. Take your time. Lengthening up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhaling to slowly rise up to come up to standing. Exhaling, hands at your heart center. Okay, really great. Okay, so staying in Tadasana, you can stay at the top of your mat. I'm just going to turn to face you all. So grounding through your feet, we're going to move into a single leg mountain pose. So pouring all of your weight into your left foot, we're going to lift our right knee up towards our chest. Okay, arms can stay at your heart center. You can start to float your arms up over your head. You can lean them out to the sides, whatever feels good for your balance here. Okay, good. Taking your whole right leg and moving it over to the right. So right knee moves out to the right. Good, then slowly land in tree pose, okay? Wherever your foot lands is fine. And then again, you can extend your arms up over your head. Good, breathing here. Hands slowly move back down towards your heart center, and then we'll just lower that right leg down towards the left, shake your legs out, and then we'll move to the other side. Okay, grounding your weight into your right foot. Left knee lifts up towards your chest, single leg mountain pose. Okay. And eventually, your knee will come 90 degrees, but if it's a little bit lower, that's fine, okay? Just work with what you have. Find your balance. Good, and then moving your whole left leg, your left knee moves out to the left, okay? Find that balance, that's like a little floating tree. Good, and then attach that left foot, landing in tree pose. And again, wherever your foot goes, that's fine. Just be mindful if it's on the knee joint, not to press too hard, but you wanna see if you can kind of aim a little bit above or below the knee. Few more deep breaths, choosing whatever arm position feels best for you. Good, and slowly lowering the left leg down, to meet the right. Shake the legs out, good, and then slowly let's come into a wide leg forward fold. So open your legs out nice and wide as your shoulders, or if you can, even wider, okay? Exhaling, fold forward, nice big forward fold. Okay, so this is just kind of, another stretch for the hamstrings as we start to kind of, accumulate our stretches here, going a little bit deeper here in this wide leg forward fold. If you'd like, you can bend one knee then the other, straighten one leg, pedal the feet out, or pedal the knees out, rather, right? Bending one knee then the other. Good, a little treading. Good, you can move slow here, you can move a little bit quicker, but again, really just focusing on the hamstrings here. Good, nice full breath. Playing with shifting your weight forward rather than sinking in towards your heels. Good. Great. Slowly bring your hands under your shoulders. We'll lift up about halfway and then slowly just walk your feet in, heel toe them in, nice and slow. Good, and then we'll slowly just sit all the way down, bending the knees, lowering the hips down, and then just meeting on your seat with the soles of your feet together, knees out nice and wide. Good, stand up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, and then bring your hands on your ankles so that you can bring your arms nice and straight as best you can, and then use your arm strength to help lift your chest up a little bit higher, okay? So kind of do a little shimmy if you need to, but feeling, again, the length of your spine here. And then close your eyes, slow your breath down. Good, choosing to stay here or slowly start to fold forward over your hips. Arms can be wherever you like them to be. On your inhale, slowly come all the way back up to seated. Arms reach out to the sides. And then we'll do those nice big side bend stretches, okay? So left hand down, right arm up and over, grounding and rooting through the opposite hip, okay? So right hip stays grounded. As you root down to stretch up and over, this left side's just as long as the right side. Good, breathe here, inhaling in, exhaling out. Good, inhale in. Exhaling, come on up and switching sides. Right hand down, left arm up and over. And again, really ground and root through that left sitting bone, that left hip as you reach up and over. Try to drop this right shoulder down so you're not creeping up by your ear. Find length, find more space. Breathe a little bit deeper. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhaling, slowly coming right on up. Good. And then from here, we're going to make our way onto our backs. Okay, so I'm going to shift back to the front edge of my mat. I'm going to keep the soles of my feet together, okay? And then I'm going to slowly just lower down. And again, you can do this if you want to have a little more ab work. Okay, you can reach your hands forward, or you can use your arms to help you lower down onto your forearms. And we'll gently just lower down onto our backs. Legs in Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide. Good, and we're going to place one hand on our heart and one hand on our navel. Inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Good, sealing your lips, practicing breathing in and out through your nose. Good. Inhale in through your nose. Big exhale out through your mouth. Slowly start to stretch your arms up over your head. Good. Circling your arms down and around to the outsides of your knees. And then use your arms to help guide your legs back together to touch. And then hugging your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. And then choosing however you'd like to come on up to a seated position. You can roll over onto your side. You can rock forward and backwards a few times. Coming up to a comfortable seated position, legs can be crossed, soles of the feet together, or sitting on your knees and shins. Bringing your hands together at your heart center. Taking a moment just to be in gratitude for your practice, for showing up and moving on your mat today. And as a sign of peace, we say Shanti, Namaste. Bye everyone, thank you so much.